Man. If you have been a long time viewer of me, or at least for any duration of the season, I'm going to say something that should ring clear to everyone watching this video. They tried. They went out there and they actually tried. It is scary hour seems cliche at this point. Sever the bond from Newsbreak, man. I'm just over here watching the Brooklyn Nets, man. Come on, bro. I'm just over here watching the Brooklyn Nets. They won their first game of the Eastern Conference semifinals. That's round 2 against the Milwaukee Bucks. You see the title of the video. James Harden went down within the first maybe 20 seconds of the game. I don't believe we won the tip-off, but I think we got maybe an offensive rebound, run it down court, pass it over to James Harden. James runs in, tries to get a layup off, but something seemed a little off. The way this man grabbed his right booty cheek, something wasn't right. Man walks off court immediately. They called a timeout. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was expecting the worst, and of course that's what it was. Honestly, I was thinking in my mind, maybe he just had to pee or something like that, but he re-aggravated or something like that, his hamstring thing. Now, with how it is that I know I have been covering the team and how it is that I've been seeing other people speak on the team, it's common knowledge that James Harden is that driving force. James Harden is, like, without James, it's like the entire game plan goes out the window. And we've talked about this on multiple occasions in the past. I won't go into it again, but I was hitting the panic button and I was sitting here and I was talking to my partner or whatever, like, yo, we're going to fucking lose this series. Like, that's it. If James Harden's gone, that's it. But I feel like I myself went for the head fake. And if you did too, leave it down below in the comments and be honest. Were you worried? Were you concerned? Leave it down below. There's going to be a lot of fucking cap and we're all going to laugh at you years from now. But leave down below if you were shook and worried, because Lord knows I was. What happened from then on was not only a combination of random insurance policies coming through, cracking the glass, cracking the fire extinguisher, break in case of Harden injury type stuff, but we saw the greatness that is our team. Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant. Kyrie Irving, not so much in the second half, but Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant offensively lit it up. I have never seen scoring like this in my entire life. It felt like Kevin Durant scored 50 with how many mid-range shots he was hitting at will. And not like it's like an Iverson little pinch post joint. I'm talking about Mans gets the ball, dribbles in, pulls up like it's nothing. The stuff Kevin Durant can do offensively is just insanity. And while obviously we've seen flashes here and there of KD being quote-unquote that guy, I have never seen. This must have been what y'all were talking about, because Jesus, the stuff he's doing out there is like incomprehensible. Like, if you play basketball in real life, it's like, how does he do the stuff? I can't even like fathom how it is that you would do something like that. Kyrie Irving, in the beginning, was going off as well, hitting the half-court threes, getting the impossible layups and the floaters and all that. And it's like, maybe on the surface, you could stop there and say, okay, that's the end of the video, grand opening, grand closing, see you next video. But we can't stop there, because along with Mike James, who should get his own video, I'll wait for the offseason. But someone who snapped me back into reality, because I forgot how this was going. This has been a long season and there have been so many different storylines. I forgot about a very important character in this play. Blake Griffin. I have been dubbing it Blankety Blake type action as far as what he brings with the hustle and diving on the floor and getting the rebounds and playing defense when it's possible for him. I forgot Blake Griffin is Blake Griffin. I've been dubbing it Blankety Blake because he's like a utility belt out there with Jeff Green. But I immediately snapped back into it and remembered the hype we had when we scooped him up in free agency. As soon as he got the buyout from Detroit and we were jumping for, oh man, I remembered why. I remembered why. Do y'all remember when we first got him midseason? That was the over-the-top insurance guaranteed policy of, oh yeah, we're winning this championship. Remember that? Remember that? Because I think we had Harden at that point. We had Harden, right? We was good, having some issues with DeAndre Jordan, blah, 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 right? It's okay, you can cough. Get that shit off. I forgot that he was that final piece. I forgot he was that final piece that said, oh yeah, we're winning this championship. He's not another complimentary role player. I forgot that's Blake Griffin. I think I got lost in the LaMarcus Aldridge stuff and all that. I forgot how much of an on-paper insurance policy that was. And exactly what we have been hoping for and what we had predicted happened tonight. It's much more than the next man up mentality of Claxton getting amazing block, which played out of his mind. Much more crazier than, but they're not going to be covering Bruce Brown and all that shenanigans. Blake Griffin is our center. I don't care what year it is. I don't care if you want to doubt him. I don't care how many people speak down on him and say things like, oh, he rarely gets a dunk. 2 plays later starts yamming it. That's Blake Griffin. I forgot who he was for a second. We good. James, take your time. We good. We're not even factoring in the fact that we've basically been playing with injuries like and we were still second in the East. So this is nothing new to them. I was shook. I was worried. I forgot who we had on our team. And with everything I just said, all the names I just dropped, they still be forgetting to boot Joe Harris wide open in the corner. And Joe Harris is so crazy because he could not even sniff the ball for like 3 quarters. Just let him touch that joke. Come on now. They be forgetting to boot Joe Harris every time. Crazy. And I don't know what adjustments you can possibly make. Now, obviously, the Bucks are going to be more physical, but this isn't 2K. These are individuals. These are human beings that have to go out there and forcibly be aggressive down low in the paint. Again, it's not 2K where you just hit a button and say, okay, play more aggressively. You have to get past these individuals. And if the Nets are keeping them out of the paint, guess what? That means they're playing defense. So you can make all the adjustments you want. Y'all gonna get tired. And let's also not forget the fact that Kyrie played like absolute trash the second half of the game offensively. Imagine if his shots hitting. My bad for being concerned and worrying. I forgot what team I was covering for a second. My bad. Let me know your thoughts down below. This was a huge victory. I thought all hope was gone. I thought we were in 2008 and Slipknot was dropping that album. I thought all hope was gone. Let me know your thoughts down below. Again, be honest. Were you shook? Let me know down below. Sever the Bond from Newsbreak. I'll see y'all probably tomorrow to talk more about James Harden. Let me know your shenanigans down below. Hey.